Hello everyone. Thank you so much po sa pag-join sa ating webinar. And nakikita ko yung mga naka-join dito sa ating webinar. Si Aqua Buena, our partner sa Las Piñas na provider ng water. Hello ma'am. And also yung mga naka-join din dito sa mga recent nating webinars. Hello guys, thank you so much again for joining. And alam ko recently, supposed to be, we wanted to have a community group na sobrang active. I mean, yung webinar natin is tuloy-tuloy. Recently talaga, the team is very busy kasi I don't know if nakita niyo yung post namin last time. We are renting into a big space yung aming water station. Ang space is around 120 square meter. Ngayon, we decided to move to a different location. So medyo matrabaho. Alam niyo naman kung ang ating mga system kapag ka nililipat, masyadong masyadong magulo. So right now, yun yung nangyari, but we are back again together with the team for this for the webinar na gagawin natin. And the good thing is this time alam natin that the webinar for this afternoon is about technology. Technology yung ating pag-uusapan dito. And alam ko sa inyo, when we heard technology, yung daming pumapasok sa isipan natin. Ano ba to? Ano ba tong technology na yan? And I will try my best to explain ano ba yung mga technology available sa atin, sa ating operation sa water industry. Okay, so the title of this webinar is Your Water Station, Your Technology, and Your Future. Okay. And before I proceed, gusto ko lang ulit i-in yung ano ba yung ginagawa namin, why we are doing this community, building this water station owners sa Pilipinas. Alam natin the water business is very necessity business siya. And whatever happen, people will need water. Okay? And nakakalungkot lang because currently there is no technology and making the industry ready for the future. And ito yung ginagawa namin. We wanted the industry to be future ready. And pangalawa, we wanted to improve yung mga manual task, manual work into a fully automation. So yun yung tinatry namin gawin. And also to have a better operational control. And pang-apat, we wanted also to improve yung ating customer experience. Alam ko, most of us here is merong mga customer na mahigit 100 residential household, merong 200, merong 300, and sobrang dami nating inaalaga ang mga customers. And kami, we wanted to be part of improving yung customer journey or experience ng ating mga customers. So that, pang-anim is that we wanted to give opportunity for us, which is for more revenue. And alam ko last time na nag-comment nagkaroon ako ng promotion about this webinar, someone comment on the post. Sabi niya, actually sir, hindi problema yung operational eh. Ang problema namin is that the price war of different water station, which is I totally agree po talaga. And that's the challenge ng ating industry right now. And kami, that's what we're doing. This is what we're doing sa Smart Refill, is that we are creating an opportunity sa bawat water station na hindi naglalaban-laban, hindi nagko-compete sa bawat isa, but as one community who our goal is to get more sales, tumaas ang ating kita. And that's what Smart Refill is doing. Next one, gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo, ito yung aming water station sa BF Parañaque. So as part of our promotion of being advancing and making the industry future ready, this is our system na ginagamit ngayon. So it's a fully automated machine siya. So there is no manual washing, yung pinapasok yung kamay sa loob ng galon. So most of the time is that when we put the gallon inside the machine, lalabas na siya ng nakaseal. And also, I think we are the first water station who are using the one-time use cups. So sa ibang bansa, especially sa Southeast Asia, most of the water station is using a one-time use cups. So hindi na siya yung reusable na cups. So right now, this is what we're using, the one-time use cups, and also yung aming 360 gallon washer. So when you put the washer inside dyan sa machine na to, lilinisin din siya automatic. So wala nang ipapasok yung kumay, etc. So it's more on better hygiene. So ito yung ginagawa namin. We wanted to promote this and also improving the way how we serve yung ating mga customers. But of course, we are not selling this one. So we are just trying to we are introducing sa ating industry the new system and the future ready of industry na tubigan. Next one is also we have an application. So ito yung aming operational applications for the water industry. So meron kaming smart refill app, which is a water station can manage their operations, can manage their customers, their data, their sales dito sa aming platform. And also, we have a mobile app for the customers. So dito sa mobile app for our customers, ipapakita ko sa inyo ito mamaya ano bang meron dito. And that's what we're doing. So we are innovating. We are trying to innovate. So we are very young. It's not just me, guys. Hindi lang ako nag-iisa dito sa ginagawa namin. I have a team. I have Wina. I have a development team. I have also few people with me who are supporting me on this innovating the industry. And also, I'm inviting everyone. Kasi alam naman natin na right now, the industry is medyo watak-watak. Medyo nagpa-price war pa nga, di ba? May price war na nangyayari. And we are here to create a single community na nagkakaisa tayo. And I really appreciate na nandito kayo ngayon because this webinar shows na itong ginagawa natin is that we are open for the idea na tayong mga water station owners sa Pilipinas ay nagkakaisa. So this is what we're doing. And now, I just wanted to see kung gaano lang, very quick lang sa chat, guys. I want to see when you hear technology or applications, ano yung unang-unang pumapasok sa inyong isipan? Pwede niyo po bang i-send sa chat natin? Gusto ko lang makita kung ano yung unang yung papasok sa inyong pagka narinig niyo yung salitang technology for water station or application. Sige po. I will give you a time. Innovation. Okay, thank you, Sir David. So iba po, meron tayong ano dyan? System. Okay, thank you, Wina. Future. Okay, yeah. That's good. Okay. Meron pang habol? Meron pa ba? Okay, sige. Thank you guys for those who send message. So innovation, system, and future. Which is right. Kumbaga, the word technology is very broad. So, and the thing is, right now, technology is not just an app. So when someone will say in future, pero if we will straight down into a narrow part kung ano ba yung technology, ano ba yung impact niya sa ating water station business? And since then, ang technology have been helping many businesses sa Pilipinas and sa buong mundo. And right now, hindi niya binabago yung physical way of how the business work. It just creating more way to make better operation. Pangalawa, better customer experience. And pangatlo, more revenue. So, technology connect your business. And ang goal nun is that for better experience to drive better result. Okay? And ito yung ating tatahakin ngayon, guys, for this webinar. So, sino dito excited? Pwede bang makichat dyan? Ano lang, kahit reaction lang, heart, or can you approve or excited for this topic? Yan. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Now, what's the goal? The goal is, I want to show you guys the technology, how the technology for other industry, paano na-evolve yung kanilang, through using technology, paano na-evolve yung paggamit ng technology sa kanilang mga business. So I will give an example. Then after that, I will show the demo of our applications, our platform, how we can use. And then pang-apat, how we can apply it sa ating operations. Okay? Now guys, I want you guys to see this. Every industry since then already evolved. Okay? So alam ko, nakikita nyo ngayon screen ko ngayon is that all of this business today already evolved. The restaurant, right now they have POS, which can order from walk-in and also online orders. Retail, ngayon, kaya mong bumili ng kahit ano, just opening the applications. Before, you have to visit pa yung mga tiyanggi-tiyanggian. But now, open mo lang yung app mo, you can buy everything. Banking, ngayon, just an apps, you can transfer money. And then transportation, you can send something to a different location so easily. And also, you can book any Grab or Food Panda or Joyride. So, kumbaga, on this industry, guys, on this specific industry, nakikita natin how the technology transform the way they work, the way they operate. So dati manual sila, but since pumasok yung innovation, yung digital application sa kanilang business, mas naging maayos yung kanilang, kumbaga mas naging connected sila with their customers. So ngayon, I want to see, as an example ngayon, nasang restaurant. Bakit? Bakit restaurant ang gusto ko guys natin ipakita as an example? Restaurant is very close to a water station. Bakit? Una, a restaurant also have a staff. Okay? And ang isang restaurant hindi siya mag-operate kung walang staff. Similar kay water station. Pangalawa, they also have product. Okay? Meron tayong product sa atin, na product natin water, and to produce a product, kailangan natin ng machine, kailangan natin ng filtration. And sa restaurant, kailangan din nila ng mga machinery. So ito yung kanilang lutuan, mga gas, etc. Kumbaga overall, the best example to compare water station is into the restaurant. And majority of the restaurant owners, ang problem nila is high operational cost. Very similar with water station. Atin, alam ko ang pain points natin guys, ang taas ng operational cost, ang taas ng gas, ang taas ng bayad sa tao, ang taas ng singil sa atin ng Maynilad, ang taas ng singil sa atin ng kuryente. So the operational cost is very, very, very high. And I wanted to show you guys paano natin titignan how the restaurant industry evolved through technology, and sisilipin natin paano siya natin makikita to evolve then for water industry. Okay? So, ito yung guys, yung kung nakikita yung screen ko ngayon, meron tayong customers. So, sa restaurant guys, is madalas is just walk-in before. Walk-in lang. So, sa first stage is walk-in. And then now, the customers can order food via app. Okay? Through the online ordering, through Grab, Food Panda. And their operation is that manual before, mostly just manual paper-based. But now, because they have POS, they have systems, pag kami nag-order sa kanila sa malayo, magpa-pop up lang sa kanilang device na may order si ganito and the location is also there. Then, ang pag-process ng order before is that verbal lang and then face-to-face and then handwritten. Dati yun but right now, yun nga, as I mentioned, it's a POS na. And then when it comes to the fulfillment, before it's just dine-in. But ngayon, iba na. Pwede nang umorder yung tao kahit nasaan sila and pwede silang kumain sa bahay. And lastly is that outcome. Before, there is no data capture. But this time, because of the technology, they have data na yung mga restaurant. So, anong ibig sabihin nito, guys? Ibig sabihin is that all of this change is because of the technology, because of the system. Yung pagkakaroon ng being able to order yung customer from different location dahil yon sa technology, dahil yon sa system. And ang good thing here is that we can see the technology of restaurant na pwede natin idikit kay water station. Pero, alam ko guys, very, very different yung sistema ng water station. I have been talking to, 100 water stations sa Pilipinas in different locations. And I learned so much how we operate, how they operate. Ang pinaka natutunan ko talaga sa iba-ibang water station guys is that bawat water station, may kanya-kanya silang style how they manage their business. There is no single, walang halos pareho. So madalas, iba-iba talaga yung way natin of operations, which is not bad kasi we are business owners, we're explorer, di ba? And kami sa Smart Refill, we wanted to create a centralized system where each of us collaborate together and then working as one pag-innovate ng industry na to. So, just wanted to show, going back sa aking topic, is that on the restaurant. So, first, because of the innovation, because meron silang digital relationship, it repeat purchase. So for example, umorder sila online, ay ang sarap na neto. So they know this area. Kasi ako, alam ko guys, na-experience nyo rin to, umorder kayo online, pero hindi ko alam kung saan to located. Basta alam ko masarap to. So pag sa next time na order ako dito. Pero to be honest, hindi ko alam kung saan siya located talaga. So, yun yung ginagawa guys ng innovation. And according to this study guys, dito sa Touch Bistro, because of innovation, because of online system and applications, 20% of the revenue daw ng mga restaurant tumaas ng 22%. Okay? So, that increase is coming from the sales online. And according to the study rin, most 81% increased takeout and delivery sales. So ibig sabihin, yung sales nila is tumaas through deliveries. Kasi nga naman, di ba? Ang weakness before ng isang restaurant is that pag nag-place sila ng restaurant sa area na to, ang market lang nila is yung naglalakad lang doon. Tama? But this time, because of online ordering, online system, yung kanilang product is now being able to serve kahit na hindi lang yung dumadaan sa kanila. So, that's why tumaas siya ng 81%. And yun nga, ang kanilang revenue increases by 33%. So, imagine the 33% of sales na pwedeng umingrease din sa ating mga water station operators. Kapag ano yung 33% na yan? Madalas yung 33% is for our Meralco bill, for our pambayad sa tao, pangbayad sa gas. That's how big yung 33% na yan sa revenue. And because of system and technology that we're using. Now guys, isa pang gusto kong sabihin sa inyo is that technology is not just a sales channel. Kasi most of you will think, I will use application para magkaroon ako ng another kita. Para magkaroon ako ng way for the customer na bumili sa akin. No. Alam ko guys, majority of us sa water station, hindi natin problem yung customers. Hindi talaga yun. Kasi even though, alam ko, ako, even sa amin sa BF, hindi namin problem na maghanap ng client. Kasi yung customer yung lumalapit. And alam ko, most of you rin, hindi nyo madalas problema yung customers, especially if established na inyong water station. Pero, ano ba yung use ng technology sa atin? If our goal is not for sales channel, una, customers. Okay? We will know kung sino yung madalas na umorder sa atin every kailan. Kumbaga, we will have data. Pangalawa, sales. If we don't track our sales, our numbers, we are not doing business. Okay? And alam ko sa atin, nandito tayo for water station to make business. Okay? And if we don't know our numbers, hindi natin alam, kita natin in the past 3 months, hindi natin alam, kita natin this week, what are we doing? Okay? And technology will help us simplify itong sales na to. Pangalawa is operations. Technology can also help your operations. Alam ko, majority of the water station today is wala talagang ginagamit na system to collaborate ng mas maayos sa ating mga tao. Alam ko, some of the water station owners na hahayaan lang natin yung mga delivery boy natin, then by end of day, sasabihin lang sa atin, ito yung benta natin ngayong araw na to. Then, some of the iba naman, yung talagang owner ng water station, talagang tutok. Binabantayan talaga bawat kilos, operations. Pero the problem is, wala na tayong time sa ibang bagay. Okay? Yun naman yung pros and cons. Kumbaga, yes, nabantayan natin na maayos, okay lahat. But we don't have much time para sa ibang bagay. Next one is that inventory. Alam natin kung saan napupunta yung mga ibang galon natin, etc. And then delivery, alam natin kung saan yung mga tao natin. And the most important thing of the technology, guys, na if gumamit tayo ng technology sa ating business, is yung data. Kasi if we don't use data, basta sinabi lang sa akin si customer A, 10 galon. Okay, wala na akong pakialam diyan sa kanya, basta order siya ulit. But technology will help us know the data, know the customer and their order frequency, etc. And mas makikilala natin sa atin yung ating mga customers. Kasi I know some of you nandito, yung mga matagal ng water station, baka meron ditong 5 years, more than 5 years ng water station, and ang mga customer nyo matatagal na talaga, and continuously growing. And ang ano dyan is that, do you know how much revenue ng customer na to na 5 years na sa inyo generate sa inyo? So because we don't have technology, ang sagot dyan, I don't know, right? Pero yun yung impact, guys, ng technology. If we apply it, we will have more data. Next one. Okay, I will skip this one. I will go with this. Pero this time, where is water station today? Now, let's give naman an overview kung nasaan ba ang industriya ng tubigan ngayon. First, ang tubigan, guys, is, as I mentioned earlier, customer is no longer a problem. Hindi talaga problema. Ang problema na nga is reklamo na ng customer natin eh. So yun yung problema eh. Late mag-deliver, etc. So pero alam ko most of us here hindi talaga problem yung customers. Pangalawa, we have products. So meron tayong sobrang maayos na tubig na yung customer natin sobrang gustong-gusto nilang inumin. Pangatlo, meron tayong vehicle, meron tayong deliveries, then meron tayong staff. Meaning to say, with all of these, we have a cash flow. We have continuously generating money sa ating negosyo. Pero, ano yung kulang? Ano yung kulang sa industry? Technology. Limited, guys, yung access natin sa technology. I don't know why. I don't know bakit. Bakit limited yung industriya ng tubigan sa Pilipinas. Pero if you will think ang industriya ng tubigan, this is the most essential business sa Pilipinas. And dito kami, guys, pumapasok. Dito kami pumapasok sa part na to. We wanted to support and help yung industry of the water industry by introducing new technologies that will help and will evolve kagaya ng ibang industriya na pinakita ko kanina. And I tell you guys, it's not easy. Okay, it's not easy. Pero I am so happy na meron kaming nangyayaring progress because right now we have customers, we have etc. Yeah. So may nangyayari, guys, sa aming ginagawa. And even this one who joined us on this webinar, it's also show na kung bakit sobrang halaga yung ginagawa namin because some of you here is very, very interested with the technology. And I want to mention then the reality of running a water station. Una is that low margin. Okay? Siguro sa iba dito, nagbebenta ng, meron ba dito nagbebenta ng ng kanilang tubig na 80 pesos? Meron ba? Meron ba dito? Meron ba? Meron ba, guys? Wala. Meron bang nagbebenta? Meron ba? Wala. Okay? And that's the idea, guys, di ba? That's the goal. That's the ideal pricing na isang tubigan. And currently, ang price talaga natin sa Pilipinas is nasa 25 to 35 to 40 to 45, 50, right? And yun nga. And meron ding price war tayong tinatawag. Ang benta natin sa area, 25, tapos may nagbebenta ng 20, may nagbebenta ng 15. Pero ano yung different natin sa kanila? Right now, wala. Even though bumili ka ng 50, yes, meron different, of course. Merong different. Una is that itong nagbebenta ng mas mababa, possible hindi sila compliant, etc. Pero there is a price war. Pangalawa, high operational cost. Pangatlo pala, high operational cost. Sobrang taas talaga, guys, ng operational cost sa water station. And I mentioned yung kanina, we are very busy because we moved to a different location. Kasi nagre-renta lang kami, guys, sa water station namin. And yung unang location kasi namin is that we wanted that to be model place. And also yung aming production, warehouse ng aming mga system. Pero we move into a different place na mas mababa siya ng times 3 yung rental rate namin. And of course, dahil bababa yung operational cost namin, still, meron pa rin kami operational cost. Kasi nagbabayad pa rin sa tao, nagbabayad pa rin sa gas, nagbabayad pa rin sa kuryente, Meralco. Pero itong tatlong to guys, ito yung bagay na hindi natin kayang baguhin. Okay, do you agree with that? Itong tatlong to, wala tayong magagawa dyan. Wala talaga. Even though yung margin, taasan mo yung tubig mo ng 80 pesos, wala nang bibili sa'yo. Okay? And yung sa price war, kahit kalabanin mo yung kapitbahay mo dyan na ang nagbibenta na sobrang baba, wala rin tayong magagawa dyan. And then pangatlo, yung cost, wala eh. Kailangan natin yan to operate eh. Wala tayong magagawa sa mga yan. Pero, ano yung pwede natin gawin? So, yun guys, yung ating ipuproceed. Now guys, quick question. I want to participate guys. So, siguro kahit konting chat lang guys. Or, ano guys, tingin nyo yung strength ng isang tubigan? Ano yung parang strength ng isang tubigan guys? Based on your experience and paano siya nakikita in ating negosyo? So no answer question, no wrong guys, answer. So anyone guys can send message. Ano ba yung strength ng isang tubigan? Anyone? Go guys. Lahat ng tao kailangan ng tubig. Yes. Okay, yeah. Basic necessity, human consumption. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. And that is right, guys. Kumbaga, it's a necessity. It's a human consumption. Meaning to say, ang core and strength ng tubigan is that we have a recurring demand. So yung recurring demand na yon, sigurado yung customer natin babalik at babalik sa atin. Kasi if we will compare it sa isang restaurant business, ang challenge ng mga restaurant guys is 80%, 70% of restaurant customers never comes back. So ang challenge nila is that kapag may nag-dine in ngayon, hindi nila alam kung kailan babalik. Pero sa tubigan guys, alam natin kung kailan babalik yung customers natin. So meron dyan customers natin babalik weekly. Meron dyan daily pa nga eh. Meron dyan every 2 weeks. So meaning to say, ang strength ng tubigan talaga is that there is a recurring demand sa ating mga customers. So how can we make this strength become a favor sa atin? Okay? So later I will show yung demo ng application. I mean I would like to show you guys a demo ng application natin. How can we etong strength ng tubigan become our advantage sa ating operation and paano natin ma-apply yung technology sa ating business. Okay, I will share guys my screen. Sorry. I will share my screen. Okay, share na screen sa isa kong Okay. Yeah. Kita ba guys ang aking screen? Kita? Kita, yan. Good. Kita. So now guys, what I'm showing you right now is yung ating platform, yung ating application for the water business. So una, when you log in sa ating application, first is that dito sa mapa, you will know your customers. And ito currently yung aming customers sa BF Parañaque. So it's estimated around 400 yung aming residential clients. So lahat yan, pinuprovide na namin ng tubig right now. And itong nakikita nyo sa mapa right now is not just a pin of location of our customers. Bawat isang customers dyan guys tells kung anong meron sa kanila. So when I click this, so si Ron, one of our customers, and si Ron is our customers na nagpapadeliver almost every 3 days, 1 week. And alam ko kung ilan yung total spent niya sa akin. And also, unpaid balance, I will also know quickly. Pangatlo, ito yung may iwasan yung mawala yung mga customers natin. So, lahat ng mga icons na yan tells kung anong ibig sabihin nun. So meron tayo sa system natin na ginagamit na every 7 days kapag or 15 days ata to 15 days kapag yung customer hindi nagpapa-refill within 15 days, mamumula sila sa mapa. So meaning to say, kailangan ko tong bagyan ng tubig. Or else, or baka naman binibigyan to ng tubig pero hindi nire-remit sa atin ng tao natin. So this thing that I'm showing right now help you see everything ang inyong operation kahit nasaan kayo. So even me, ako yung itong sa Parañaque business namin, sa Parañaque na water station, hindi ako madalas nandito. I have a manager there na nag-ooperate ng business. And even though wala ako doon physically, I know what's happening sa aming sales, sa operations namin daily. Alam ko kapag kayong client naghihintay na matagal, alam ko kung bakit na-cancel, etc. So, this information helped me with the app. Pangalawa is that we have a way for the customers to get orders through the applications, which is I will show mamaya sa ating isang part ng demo natin. So right now, dito rin sa baba, when I go down, makikita ko what's happening on the profit, ilan yung kita ko daily sa ating water station. So just a simple click, alam ko nangyayari. And then kung sino yung mga customers na bumabalik, kung ilan yung volume namin, etc. Kumbaga, the application, every completed transaction, every record na nangyayari sa applications will be saved and use that data para mas makita namin kung anong nangyayari. So, right now, I'm using an iPad, pero I can also use this on the phone. I can also use this on the laptop. I-search ko lang siya here and then nalagin ko account ko. Pwede ko nang manavigate yung ating application. And then, pangalawa is that majority of us sa isang operator ng tubigan is that yung way of communication natin with customers, hindi lahat. Majority is that yung driver lang yung mas nakakakilala sa mga customers natin. Okay? And that's the problem. Dapat as owner ng isang business ng tubigan, dapat tayo yung mas may kakilala, mas may alam kung sino ba yung mga customers natin. And me, I will know who are these customers dito sa app. Kasi nga, every completed record sa customers, I know kung sino sila. Next one is that I will go to the QR code system. So the application now is have a way for us to order directly and also make payment sa ating sa kanilang phone mismo, sa kanilang device. So meron kaming dalawang way na supported yung application natin. Una, the QR code system. So sa QR code na to, so if you actually you can try on your end kung meron kayong extra phone, pwede niyo i-try yung QR code na yan. Tapos from there, which is itong QR code na to, pwede niyo tong i-print sa inyong mga galon. And then, from there, scan nyo lang yan. So, nag-i-scan ako ngayon. Nagtatry ako mag-scan. And then, from here, I can input data ng aking, sorry, pinapakita ko sa aspekto. I can input information. As a customer, kunwari ako, ako is, nag-scan ako, sa galon ko, may sticker ng ganito, tapos in-scan ko siya. Lagay ko lang information ko, and then the app will identify kung sino itong customer na to. And as an example, ito siya, once someone order through the QR code, lalabas siya like this. So right now, I have, this is me, nag-test ako 18 hours ago kahapon, nag-sample ako, and automatically, since meron akong data ng customer na to, minatch niya lang siya, and then ang gagawin ko lang, accept ko na siya. So ibig sabihin, recorded na ka siya agad sa application natin. So meaning to say, you don't have to manually input yung record ng transaction. So, yung customer na mismo yung naglagay. And then sabi niya, pay siya by cash and also ang gusto niya is purified water. Okay. So, ika-cancel ko lang muna siya. And then yung isa, these are our actual actual client namin to. So, someone order a QR code through our water station. So, automatically, na-identify niya na kagad siya kung sino to. So si Miss Tess Juliano, our customers, and nagpapa-order siya ng tatlong galon. Once in-accept ko yan siya, it will be added on our list of transactions. So example lang accept order. Okay, so right now, nasa pending list na siya ngayon. And kung makikita nyo guys, ito na siya. Pumunta lang ako sa second page, daily operations. This is where our transaction na para siyang list of our pending deliveries. So si Tess, siya yung aming repeated customer na bumibili. And right now, tinaray niya yung QR code. So nag-order siya, nandito na siya sa list. And then I can assign this to the riders. So ito yung mga riders namin right now sa BF. So I have 3 riders na pwede kong i-assign sa kanila. So bakit ko siya guys ina-assign? Kasi minsan alam ko sa ibang tubigan din, yung mga drivers natin nagre-remit yan end of day. And then i-report nila. Syempre marami yan, meron silang deliveries na mga 20 customers, 30. Tapos sasabihin nila diyan isa sa mga yan, 2, 3, sabihin nila unpaid to sir, hindi yan nagbayad. Pero ang totoo, nagbayad naman talaga sa kanila. Tapos pag tinawagan natin si customer, ma'am, naniningil tayo, ma'am, di pa daw po kayo nagbabayad. Ano, nagbayad na ako sa inyo. Kayo patuloy na pagalitan ng customer, di ba? So ngayon guys, through the app, hindi na siya, pagka binacktrack natin yung nangyari on this day, like for example, I have to check last week. Gusto ko malaman yung deliveries nung Friday. So yan, ito. Sige, harap tayo ng mas maraming transaction. 10. So wala kayong makikitang data guys kasi nag-move kami recently eh. Ito na lang na August. Noong July na lang, noong July. Ayan, noong July. Noong July guys, ito yung mga transaction namin. And then alam ko kung sino yung nag-deliver on July 24. So ibig sabihin, whatever happened, matabunan man yan ng ilang araw, alam ko yung driver na to yung nag-deliver. And then pagka ni-report niya sa akin unpaid, wala kang taka sa akin. Nagbayad, nandito, ikaw yung naka-assign dito eh. And also, yung assigning na yan ng mga drivers namin is that mayroon kasi kami tinatawag na commission rate. So ibig sabihin yung mga customers po namin, yung mga drivers po namin, every time that meron sa kanilang naka-assign na delivery, meron silang commission. So automatically, kapag naka-assign sa kanila yung gallons na yan, sa customer na to, kino-compute na kagad kung ilan yung commission nila. So ibig sabihin, mas madali kung mako-compute kung ilan yung kanilang sweldo at weekly basis. So dito yan siya sa app. So and then, I have also a customers list. So dito siya, ito yung lahat ng customers ko right now, na alam ko kung sino yung pinaka-active and also sino yung may kailangan na ng mga refill. So, also, alam ko rin kung sino yung may mga unpaid sa aking balance. So right now, what I'm showing guys is an actual unpaid customers namin sa aming water station na instantly, I know this is the total amount, this the customers need to pay me. And then hindi siya mawawala as long as hindi ko tatanggalin or hindi siya nagbayad talaga sa akin. So that's the Smart Refill app. Ngayon naman, I would like to show to you guys is yung ating customer app. Kasi what we're promoting is that not just an application for the water station. We are also encouraging yung ating mga customer to connect with us through application. So ito guys, yung papakita ko sa inyo. Bigyan ko lang kayo guys ng short story. 2 weeks ago, pumunta kami sa SM Tunasan. And then yung wife ko nagpabili sa akin nagpapa-print. So hanap ako sa SM, pumunta ako second floor, and then may nagsabi sa akin sa Tronics daw merong print shop. So pasok ko sa Tronics, sinend ko yung aking ipapa-print, QR code din sila. And then, ang waiting time nun, mga 3 to 5 minutes. While waiting ako doon, yung manager nila, kinausap ko. Sabi niya sa akin, sir, meron kami gantong sili. Sabi ko, sili? Print shop to. Bakit kayo may sili dito? Meron silang chili powder tsaka chili garlic. Sabi ko, nagkukwento-kwentuhan na kami. Sabi niya, yung owner daw kasi is meron daw farm ng silihan. Okay, ganyan. And ang ending, napabili ako ng chili. Napabili ako ng garlic powder. And ang nangyari, supposed to be, ang bibilin ko lang, ang gagawin ko lang is magpa-print, which is around 50 pesos. Pero it end up, napabili ako ng chili powder costing me 180 pesos. So, anong ibig sabihin nito guys? Bakit ko siya sinishare sa inyo? The water station is like that. Right now, we have one product only. Tubig lang. Pero we have repeated customers. We have a relationship with our customers. And baka nga yung iba sa inyo dito, ang customers nyo is mga 5 years na, sobrang tagal na, and continuously sa atin pa rin bumibili. Pero, ano yung pwede natin gawin to leverage that? Kasi that's the strength ng tubigan eh. Di ba nga kanina, ang sabi natin, ang strength is demand, recurring demand. So, how can we do that and leverage use our relationship with our customers? And this is what I'm showing guys, that using a technology, you have a choice. You know the customers, alam nyo kung ano yung needs nila. So, sa you guys, through the Smart Refill app, you can add more products there where our customers can buy. So, imagine, kagaya ng kwento ko kanina sa Tronix, ang gagawin ko lang naman magpa-print. Gagawin ko lang naman sana magkaroon ng printed materials na ang bibilin ko lang sana is costing me around 50 pesos. Pero I end up buying more products sa kanya. So that's the idea rin that we wanted to introduce sa water industry. Kasi based on the situation ng tubigan, hindi na talaga mangyayari yung magtaas ng presyo. Hindi na rin mangyayari yung pababain yung ating operational cost. What we can do is that we can add more products, hindi lang tubig, which is other products that we can give to our customers. Kailangan lang natin i-leverage yung ating 100 to 200 customers, yung 150 nating customers na yan, na laging bumibili sa atin. We just need them to leverage that para mas tumaas yung ating kita. Okay? I will just proceed. So kung mapapakita ko na sa inyo mamaya yung ating mobile application. So paano siya mag-work guys? So paano nangyayari yung bagay na to? So customer, open yung application, anytime, anywhere, bibili siyang tubig. Tapos nakita niya doon sa ating application, okay, meron pa palang ibang product na I can buy. So add niya yung order na yan. And then sa system natin, kagaya na pinakita ko kanina, it will pop up kung ano yung order ni customer, kung sino siya, kung saan siya. So lalabas yun. And then yung ating water station, ipiprepare niya yun. So una, piniprepare natin yung tubig. So alam natin yan, piniprepare natin palagi yan. Then eventually, if we have more product as well, idadagdag natin yung sa order na yun. And then, our delivery drivers will deliver that. And also, may history na be-build every time that we up the customer's order. So that's how it will work. Next one is that sa inyong mga water station owners, anong makikita nyo? So doon sa pinakita ko kanina sa system natin is that makikita nyo kung sino orders, sino customers, and then also yung data. Tapos delivery, mamonitor nyo rin yan, and then also yung ating sales overall. Next one, as mentioned earlier then, ano yung different niya? Kumbaga, this is the advantage of us compared to other industry. So sa atin, meron tayong frequent customers. Pabalik-balik talaga yan siya. Kailangan natin lang talaga siyang i-leverage. And then, right now, we have core products. Kailangan lang talaga natin i-add up yung ating pwedeng ibenta sa client. And I know and I understand na once we do this, yung growth natin, doon natin makikita. Kasi based on our operation sa aming station, because we are renting and ang taas talaga ng operational cost, mali talaga yung margin ng kita. And I know some of you can relate na mababa talaga. Kanina nga may nagsasabi, diba, na kinakamusta tayo ni Wina. Sabi niya, surviving po yung aming water station. And kami, that's what we're trying to do, na we wanted na lahat tayo, bawat isa atin kumita. And the only way to do that, I mean, tumaas yung kita. And then the only way to do that is that applying technology sa ating operation. There is no other way. There is no other way, guys, para lumaki yung kita natin. And this is the only solution that we are trying to introduce. And we are hoping na bawat isang water station can collaborate with us. Kasi there is a big opportunity. Kasi customers natin pabalik-balik na sa atin every week eh. Bumibili na sila ng tubig lagi eh. Imagine niyo yung trust na binibigay nila sa atin, sa inyo, sa ating mga operators. Kasi ang tubig is that yun yung nag-feed sa kanila from sa kanilang pamilya, sa kanilang anak, 'di ba? And yun yung trust na hindi matutumbasan na kaya na pinoprovide natin sa mga water station, sa mga customers natin. And I know for sure na once we offer something to our customers, additional thing that we can offer to them, I believe they will buy from you. I do believe, guys, na bibili sila sa inyo ng iba pang product. And our technology will support that. Our system will support that para mangyari tong ganong additional kita natin. So, kanina tanong ko na siya. So, ano yung mangyayari, guys, is that customers buy, we have a customers, bibili sila, then we have deliveries, and we have a relationship. And right now, ito yung kulang, the missing part, the revenue. Currently, ang revenue natin is very limited. But because we will have more products, we will mix out with other products. The potential for revenue is there. Okay? And I am encouraging everyone to build this system, build this ecosystem na binibuild namin sa industry ng tubigan, na maging connected tayo as one. Hindi naglalaban-laban. Okay? And that because there is a big opportunity with our customers. Kahit na 50 lang ang customer mo na bumibili ng tubig sa'yo, pero nag-provide ka ng grocery sa kanila, bumibigay tayo ng ibang products for them, yung 50 na yun is enough to get revenue. And what if you have more 200 customers, 300 customers na continuously every week bumibili rin ng mga essential goods through us? So I assure the big opportunity of the industry is there. It is not on adding more price sa tubig natin. It is not on adding more volume. But ang nakikita namin is that adding more product sa ating water station. Technology is very, very, very important today. And Smart Refill, our company, our team is here to support you guys, innovate, and also transform yung ating way of handling customers. So, thank you so much, guys, for listening. Stay strong, mga katubig. Technology is here, guys. So, thank you so much. So, Wina, thank you, Wina. Thank you, guys, for listening.